Today, an old friend of Ruth's came by with her companions. Well, friend is not the word that Ruth would use. She goes by the name of Eleora. She is called the Keshet. The Terranite clan has a tradition in which the best archers from all the families of Terranite blood will participate in a shooting competition called Terran's Mark. The winner of this competition will earn the noble title of Keshet. Not only this, but they will also gain the honor of joining the elite Terranite Royal Guard. Sadly, Ruth was runner-up in this competition. She lost her longtime friend, the current Keshet, Eleora, and now they have some strange beef with one another. The details of exactly why this hatred exists between them are unknown, but Eleora seems to host no ill will towards Ruth. However, on Ruth's side, we cannot say the same things. Eleora ended up falling in love with and marrying the former Terranite prince whose name was Samuel. After he captured the castle from the Empire, an army of Dryadics came, slaughtered him and his men, and took the castle for themselves. Apparently he was inspired by the news of the Messiah and gathered his people to rebel on my behalf. An honorable sacrifice that was. It is unfortunate. I would have been glad to have him, and it seems like Eleora holds a little animosity towards me because of it. In our culture, if a man dies and leaves only his wife and no children, she inherits all of his land and rights, including noble status. So now Eleora is a rare, but not unseen, princess of promise. She has come to join me despite her issues in regards to her husband's death. She desires to honor him in his sacrifice by giving her sword to me. I have proven myself to her, and she believes I am worthy of the title Messiah. This is good. Azael and I need some help managing this imperial territory. City after city after city has fallen to our hands. We need leaders and governors to manage our newly conquered territory as we begin to stabilize ourselves. We are one step closer to defeating our eternal enemy, the Empire. May the Lord of Hosts grant us strength and a quick victory. Now I ride to conquer the rest of the Northern Imperium. This land shall belong to Terran. What's up, guys? My name's 50 Levels Up, and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord with Joshua, son of none. We haven't been with Joshua in a while. Apologies, but I got a new computer. Okay. But hold on, before we get even straight into this, I'm sorry, I'm excited. We have a new character, as you guys might have seen. Her name is Princess Eleora Keshet. She is going to be our princess for the Sons of Terran, and she's going to lead them as soon as we take care of Onira, whatever it may be. But we took Danuska and Vostrom and Phycaeum, and so Azael generally has all the land that I want to give the Sons of Azael. So now it's time to start rising a few more peoples up, because more of the sons of Lucian are gonna see. They're gonna end up seeing Joshua, and you know, the fact that he's a Messiah, they're gonna want to join him. So we're gonna take care of like some of these Imperial Lords, because I'm almost positive that my game is going to crash pretty soon, and sometimes to prevent the crashes you have to do like a few other things. So that's exactly what we're gonna do in this time. Yeah, so we're just gonna get to a fight, get our feet wet. Haven't played in a minute, and this new computer is awesome. Everything loads ridiculously fast. Like, look at this. This used to take me forever, you know, amongst other things. So this is kind of funny. Now, as much as I like to put Eleora over Ruth actually has a little bit better archery, and Ruth would probably be a little bit upset if Eleora kind of usurped her command of our archers, even if it's only temporary. So let's get our guys to loose. I'm just so excited to be playing Bannerlord, really. I really want to finish this series because I want to, for one, playing Bannerlord in the future, I want to play on more stable versions of the game. Because this one that I have is just, it got a lot less stable, you know, once the updates started happening and just a lot of different things. But it's very good to be here. So we're going to continue our series as per usual. My apologies for everything taking so long to get forth. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and me preparing, a lot of it had to do with me preparing to get my new computer and like having to halt a lot of editing and all types of stuff, because I was just like, my new computer's coming and I need to transfer this stuff over, all types of stuff. But everything generally looks fine. I'm sorry, I was just looking at my guys. I was like, did he always look like this? Yeah. Everything generally looks pretty good. It works pretty good. For sure. Like, this is the best computer I've ever had in my life. It's just so amazing. Custom built. I didn't build it, but I'm going to put a plug in for Digital Storm. Digital Storm, they built it for me. So, yes. And it's also gigantic. It's pretty big, but it's very much worth the buy because your boy needed a new one for the work and what you got to do. Let's get our archers keep moving up along with our cav. They don't have that many archers, and I can't see them. But I'm gonna get my guys to charge. I think they're gonna split, yeah, half and half around the mountain. Get my horse archers going something crazy, and my bowmen can move up just a little bit. They might be able to see them because they seem to be firing just a little bit. The funny thing is that Josh was actually supposed to change weapons, I would say, rather regularly, but he does not. Just based on the situation, because we only really been using bows because of, you know, all the sieges going on and everything. But it feels good to be playing some Bannerlord. It feels good playing a lot of things, because also been playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Haven't played in a while, but I have recorded a decent amount of that, so I'm very very much enjoying that game. Playing some classic Minecraft because I love Minecraft, and now I get to play. If you don't know this, I do like Bannerlord more than I like Warband. Bannerlord's missing like some key things from Warband, I'll tell you that right now, but I do think that Bannerlord's better. It just doesn't have the mods. And so naturally, of course, it now has usurped Warband as my favorite game, or my second favorite game of all time. The first still being Skyrim, but honestly, I don't know, it might not be Skyrim anymore, low-key. Ooh, that was a good shot. I haven't played Skyrim in forever, but now I want to play. I want to mod the mess out of it and play it on SPC just to try some things out, cause like this thing is just, I'm loving it. Now, generally, all my games seem to be working well and like are smooth and everything except RimWorld, but it'd be alright. But for now, we shall focus on Joshua, the son of Nun. So now Joshua has a new Lord of the Sons of Lucian in, or lady, I guess you should really say, in Eleora, who is the Keshet, which basically, just basically meaning she's the best archer, quote unquote. You know, in the entirety of the Sons of Terran, pretty much, because you know they're naturally, of course, are archers. Now, Ruth obviously might have a slight bit of beef with that, but it's okay. It's okay, but she's going to be a very powerful ally for us. You can go. I kind of don't care. The only reason I actually attacked her is because I wanted to get a battle in, maybe to make my game not crash. Because, man, even no matter if you have a good computer or a bad computer, playing with mods, it's always gonna make things bad. I forgot I have kids. Hold on. Oh, I have Gideon and Avira. That's so amazing. They are gonna be children forever. Eventually, they might be able to fight with their dad, or maybe not. How old is Joshua now that I think about it? If I go to my own whatchamacallit screen, I like how you can see my facial hair in there, but you can't get it here. Let's see. I'm 28. I have a reputation of being gallant. Interesting. And I have a lot of friends, and I got a lot of enemies. Oh goodness. Here's my excellent, amazing life jail. So I do want to tell you, in my original drafts for Joshua, I'm not going to do this now, which is why I'm telling you. I actually wanted him to have the same foils as King David and King Solomon. So Joshua is supposed to be a mixture in terms of, like, if you ever read the Bible, he's supposed to be kind of a mixture of Joshua. Like Joshua who was after Moses and came and conquered the promised land. He's the Messiah, but he's not very much like Jesus, considering the fact that Jesus is like God. But in terms of like, yeah, he's the Messiah, that type of deal. And then he's king, like King David, amongst other things. And so the thing is that David and both David and son Solomon had a bit of a lust problem. Yeah, David and his son Solomon both had a pretty. I might need to take this low-key or help Aiden with this. I don't know. But yeah, David and his son Solomon had a lust problem, right? And we're going to have to take a castle because just Onira's not possible for me right now. I need to replenish my troops, so we'll do that in a little bit. King Solomon, if you don't know, he had 1,000 wives, 700 wives, 300 concubines, and because of it, because of that, basically, they led him away from God and led him towards idolatry, and which in turn led the entirety of Israel towards idolatry, and my game crashed. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, so, well, 150, 120 frames, fantastic, but yeah, so, and then with David in the story of Bathsheba, where basically he killed a guy to take his wife after he had fornicated with her. Yeah, so I wanted Joshua to have a bit of a foil, and I thought perhaps maybe he should try to get concubines or wives from each of the like the different places and whatnot, and like that would be a problem for him eventually. I don't think necessarily I was thinking that was going to lead him away from his faith, but it was going to cause like his downfall because of maybe disobedience to the Lord of Hosts, or the Father, everlasting Father of Lights, as God is called in regards to the religion of the sons of Lucian, which is just based off of Christianity, sort of. Yeah, it's based off of Christianity more than Judaism. But because I couldn't find any mods for that, that is not something that happened until later. I actually saw some mods, so some concubine mods, which would have been the perfect, mod for that, and that would have been great. So that would have been kind of his fall, his downfall. The only thing about writing stories sometimes is that I don't necessarily always want to play a certain type of way to fit certain stories. Not always. Like, I do, but I don't, because sometimes it'll almost force, let's say if I, what? Oh, he took Karina. Anyways, so let's say for instance, I just lost my train of thought, because sometimes, oh no, I got it now. So let's say for instance, like I want to conquer the entirety of Calradia, which I kind of plan on doing. With certain story beats, that's not going to be possible, because eventually, bad things are going to end up happening to the main character at one point or another, right? Come on, get that last trebuchet so I can siege the castle. There we go. I forgot to save. But because of like certain things with my character, what I actually want to do gameplay wise, and even sometimes playthrough wise, it kind of conflicts. So sometimes I have to model my story around that. It's just occasionally. It just kind of depends on what it is for the most part. We're going to add, I'm not going to add a secondary archer group to put in Eleora. That's not worth it. So for the most part, like certain ideas, it depends on how I feel. In this case of playing Bannerlord, most Mount and Blade games, I actually want to conquer the entire world, so I'll make a story that's surrounded around that very topic per se, type deal. And because I'm not playing with like deaths on and everything, that also is another layer, because I like to be able to tell my story well and not be restricted by my game. Because imagine like in the early parts of the series where Joshua is fighting within the Imperial army, and imagine if I died with deaths on and I actually died. That would kind of ruin the series in a sense. So yes, but yeah, that was my original plans for Joshua. And I just got reminded of that because I saw a concubine mod, and I was like, oh, that's the exact thing that I wanted to happen for him. And I wanted a woman to be his downfall, because I was like, I need to give him like kind of a foil, I guess, because I think that can make for a good story. But I think, well, Joshua's like actual foil it's shown up a couple of times. it's shown up a couple of times, and there's going to be another one for him as well, so no spoilers for you, but you can kind of see it. But it's the same thing that causes the downfall of all mankind anyway, so it's all good. This is like pretty cool. I don't think I've ever besieged this castle like ever in my life, so this is pretty cool. It's interesting how that guy didn't die immediately from somebody's shots, considering the fact that Joshua, I would actually argue, is a better archer than both Eleora and Ruth. But don't tell them that. They probably get mad at that, and they probably never miss that shot. This siege seems kind of interesting. If for some reason it seems like there's more guys on the walls or something, I don't know. I'm just so excited to be playing right now. So excited to be back with my boy Joshua. I love his character. He's been real fun. The best part about this is that one day, like just kind of based off of Mount & Blade series alone, and probably like a few other things that I end up playing, we're gonna have like a whole hodgepodge of characters that like we can talk about and kind of remember their stories for, and like, you know, the amazing feats in which they done. Because I do plan on playing like XCOM 2, for instance. I've been playing a lot of XCOM 2 anyway, but if I do play it, it's going to be a long series. I don't know if I'm going to play Star Wars or Halo right now because of... I forgot what I've been doing. Right now, because of some specific reasons, I'm leaning more towards Star Wars. But before, I was leaning towards Halo. I don't know what just happened, but... What's going on? Why are all you guys moving over here? Why did you stop pushing the ram? I'm confuzzled. Okay, my guys are getting up there. Man, I hope that in the newer updates, sieges and stuff are fixed. Look at this nonsense. Let's see, so... Oh, okay, so they automatically... Oh my goodness. I should have kept things how they were. There we go. So now everybody should generally be going up in whichever way that they're supposed to be going up. Ooh, is that actually on fire? Yeah, remind me to never delegate, just only to delegate to the archers. And everybody else, just keep them normal. Let's get in there. Let's get some action. When's the last time we seen Joshua slice through a few Imperials? This game is beautiful too. I'm just such a big fan of this game. And Bannerlord, Mount & Blade as a whole, it just has a lot of things that like I personally want out of like a medieval sim like this, you know? Ooh. There's a big group here. Doesn't matter, we'll take care of it. There we go. Sorry, but you're gonna need to be a little stronger if you want to get through Joshua. Now, one thing I do want to work on is Barabbas's smithing skills, because I actually want to make some custom weapons. And there are some custom weapons I can end up giving to towards like all of our characters. But I have been thinking about making perhaps for Joshua like a sort of special bodyguard unit or something like that. I don't know what I call it though. But we could still have the noble troop tree that we already have, and I can like still recruit them, but like I can use the influence recruit from custom troop to actually get like the special guys, but I don't know what I call them though. This is a pretty interesting castle. I feel like we went through a lot of layers. It felt more like a city for a second. These poor guys. These poor guys. Being besieged by Joshua's got to be the worst. Because for one, his army is always elite. He is always the best of the best. And two, he himself is just a menace. It doesn't help the Imperials that Joshua too used to also be an Imperial general. But I think fighting some of the other factions will kind of bring us, I guess, some more interesting circumstances. Like fighting the Batani and the Wandaliz and the Kanik Nahasi. Even though we skirmished with them a little bit, like actually fighting them for real, It's gonna go something crazy. Although I think the next group that Joshua wants to probably go after is the Dryadics, because they killed Prince Samuel, being Eleora's wife, and I feel like in honor of him and in vengeance, he will be heading towards them to conquer them. It's beautiful. Look at our boy. It's gonna be our thumbnail. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, only lost 4, 29 were wounded, and they lost an incredible amount because they're full of militia. Alright, great. So we're gonna need to replenish our army, actually, so that we can get kind of back up to the word's not speed, but maybe it is. But probably, I guess, just back up to par would be the word. So I'm trying to get like certain things, because I don't want all these weapons. Like the gladiuses and stuff like that are cool, but I kind of want certain parts. So gotta leave some of that stuff alone. Show mercy. I lost my generous trait. Oh my gosh. I hate the fact that I just lost that. Okay, so with this, Eleora, good friend of mine, I'd like to reward you for your services. Yep. All right. So she'll be the Sons of Terran. Imagine if I just spelled that wrong. All right, great, beautiful. And I have like 3 billion gold, so I was like, that's not really an issue for me. Okay, she has like a mixture. I don't know why she has the, but she does have some Terranite hunters and everything. So does she have a horse? Why does she have a horse? Did she switch her? Bro, do you know how hard I worked to actually get her gear? Like, and to make her gear specifically for her. Hold on. Oh, okay. So she just changed a little bit of her gear. For the most part, she ignore the fact that she's level 13, but for the most part, she's kind of the same. Okay, I'll let her keep it, because you know she did come to us a hood and everything, but she's a princess at heart. So actually, before I even do that, hold on. I want to see if there's anybody that's a part of her clan. Go to ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna have to change these guys, obviously, to be more lore accurate characters to the things in which we have, but that's besides the point. But I believe for her clan, let's see, I've thought about this before. Okay, yeah, I'll take care of that. But for her clan, one of the lords is gonna be a leader of the group that she was a part of, the Terranite Royal Guard. And another one would have been for Ruth, but instead it's going to be to another trusted friend of hers. No. No. Yes. Take care of this. Alright, we just gotta be careful. Cause, you know, Bannerlord has a bad habit of crashing on me. I wish I could prevent it from doing so, but it's just, I like how they would rather fight than being taken prisoner, which is fantastic. So by the time we see Eleora, we're gonna see two more characters alongside her, just like we saw with Azael. You know, Pascal the Bear, and then there's another friend for Azael as well. Was a former Imperial that basically, because of their time fighting together, both underneath Joshua, and everything. They formed a strong bond. I know for a fact I mentioned this, but they formed a strong bond. That's essentially, he's just like, man, wherever you go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna serve you like forever. And Pascal's just a prominent leader from, naturally, of course, Azael's clan, and somebody that he just knows personally. Now, I did install a mod to purposely help some of them get married, because I like Azael to have a wife. For the most part, when it comes to the lore, it's kind of evolving as the game evolves. Because as much as I like for there to be certain things, some of them I cannot necessarily force, and they have to kind of come naturally. So, but when the time comes, I will be generally ready for them. They killed one of my heavy calf. These guys are fighting kind of tough. Just these Romans have, these Imperials just have really good armor. That's one part I will give you about them. And I just want to tell you, from a few things I learned from modding, if you're playing Eagle Rising and you find like the Western and Northern and Southern Imperium not having or not producing all the troops in their troop tree, because there's like some of them you have to actually buy to recruit, but some of them, like the AI should have, you can change a few things in Adonai's troop changer to make them spawn so that they can be basically recruited regularly. Just super cool. Adonai's troop changer is so beautiful because it's something that like I always wanted to do in Warband, but I could never do because I never knew how to mod properly. And so Adonai's troop changer just makes that infinitely easier, because with it, it has to basically the capability to just, I said the Phycaeum maybe? These need to change culture. More. Why does it? Huh? Why does this belong to you? Well, let's see if I can talk to her to swap thefts. Right. I don't know why he has all the support, I guess. Azael might end up having a lot of beef with me eventually. So yeah, so we're gonna change this. I'm glad I can do that. And this will go to Azael. Yeah, there we go. That works. That's his castle, so there we go. That's proper. Yeah, then she can have these two, and I want to give her Onira or Cyronia might be the way to go. It depends, because Onira has a fat garrison. It's like difficult for me to get past. But Cyronia does not. No. On top of that, my marshals are, that's another group of guys I need to kind of get straight, because I don't know what's happening to them. There's two of them. One of them's in this army with Azael, and another one is like somewhere, I don't know where he is actually. I don't know, he's somewhere goofing around or something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's like in some town or something. I have to go pick him up. But yeah, when I realized that I actually have like a ballista that I can just use, I thought that was pretty cool. No, don't care. I use it occasionally because it does target these specific whatchamacallits. Corenia's castle's been besieged as well. Hopefully Azael will no, I'm hoping that Azael will actually, I guess. Whoa, Gersiga's castle is by Apis. Huh, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Is this like the actual battle? Why are you here? No, Grasiga's castle is over here. If it's attacked by Apis, that means that he's... Oh my goodness, I just broke my stuff. Okay, let me reload. I thought like we were actually going to fight for real, but no, I'm just gonna reload that. So with that being said though, let's settle the land real quick. So we got our new leader, but let's go ahead and settle the land because the Northern Imperium seems to be going crazy, and Apis is from the Western Imperium. If they manage to actually muster enough strength to attack one of my castles, it's different you attacking one of these, but attacking one of mine is stupid. It's silly, it's dumb. Because I am a very dangerous man. So, trying to think, Aiden's here, and he's gonna do a beautiful job at just protecting things. None of these, all these need to change to. I want to maybe head to Phycaeum and see how much it's gonna take until the culture changes, because we need more Lavirian troops. I need them to have more troops from the Kingdom of Lavira. No, you can fight whoever that is. I don't care. I'm gonna let them besiege Calradia. No, not interested. So if I go to recruit troops. Oh, okay, it's slowly but surely changing. Slowly but surely. So I'm gonna get these guys. It's changing quickly, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, give me a culture report. Oh, okay, this shows us only from my stuff. Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to see it for here, but okay, it'll take 4 weeks to adopt their owners. I want to go like to replenish where I am, but I might be a little hard pressed to be able to get all the way down there. So instead, let's go ahead and replenish at some of these villages if we can. Calradia is getting besieged. Yeah, they have a decent amount of our guys now, which is beautiful. Go ahead and upgrade you guys. I almost exclusively all turn Sons of Jacob into horse archers because that's their main purview. But things can get a little better for them. I'm curious though on Azael if he's 23 now. It's crazy how we've seen him grow up. He's clan tier 4. He used to be clan tier 2, so he's really grown now. A lot of our places are changing culture. So, let's see. I think I can trust Azael to deal with whatever issues there. There's 2 issues here. And I can travel to Gersigas because I feel like that's actually in danger. So let's see what's going on over there. Alright guys, we almost made it to Gersigas. There's a very interesting glitch here that if I actually join in this battle, it will crash my game. So he's stuck, like forever I guess. But we might have to help Gideon here because... yeah, we're gonna make a pit stop and help Gideon here. Just in case things don't go well for him, I guess. But I stopped by like a village or two I stopped by a village or two and I picked up like a ton of troops. It was one of my villages that had a whole bunch of like elite troops in it. Because, you know, they love me naturally and they're all Laverian, which is fantastic. So as we're just traveling to Gersigas, I've been trying my best to replenish to the best of my ability. And look at them thundering sounds. They sound majestic. I cannot wait for the Kingdoms of Artemod. That's going to be like one playthrough. I'm going to definitely be in there because one of my favorite... Ooh, whoa. Oh, these are bandits. I forgot about that. I was like, yo, Nahasi bandits. I was confused. It's like, what in the world is this? Yeah, our guys, there we go, should begin to run through them. Let's take care of their leader because he has like a very sick weapon. If I can get to him. Where did he go? There he is. Like, his weapon is just disgusting, actually. But yeah, when Kingdom of Arda comes out, I'm gonna be so excited because one of my favorite Mountain Blade Warband mods is the Last Days, was specifically the Last Days overhaul. One of my second Mountain Blade series ever was on that mod, or Warband series, at least on this channel, was on that mod. That mod is just fantastic. I absolutely loved it. That's where we get our character, Turin Helmsplitter. Just a casual dwarf champion and murderer of trolls. Very interesting. So we took care of these guys. Well, oftentimes when I play games, especially games like this, I like to try to imagine like what it looks like in actual life. So we might see basically probably seeing Joshua with Jail and a few of his companions, or not with Jail and a few of his companions on horseback, kind of riding ahead of our army, and they're riding rather quickly, and you know they have to make sure that the infantry is keeping up, but the infantry is also generally on horses because you know we have a gazillion horses. And like they're just passing through town by town, recruiting certain people, and then those that are like able, they can kind of catch up a little bit, but not like too far away to where like, you know, the army's too separated, and then they kind of like come in and they see this on the horizon. A scout comes, he talks to Joshua. It's just like, hey, I see Gideon doing this, and he's just like, we should probably go ahead and help him because he's on the way. So they have this little battle. The cavalry just annihilates. Like we did before, just the cavalry goes ahead and annihilates the enemy, and then they just keep kind of like trekking forward after like regrouping real quick and gathering themselves. Like whenever I play games, I like to kind of sometimes imagine what it'd be like if it was like a movie or like an anime or animated or something like that. Especially when I play XCOM. Yeah, let's get all these guys. So our garrisons, yes, okay, that's what I thought. I said that's what I thought. They have to have a decently sized army in order to like comfortably attack anything that I own like this. Like if it's something that belonged to Azael, maybe they would be able to take it by themselves. Like just with a few of them. But with me and my stuff, you need something good, because usually all my castles are full of elites anyway. So yeah, let's get things rocking. Who's in this army? Apis, Sophalia, Eurasia. So chances are is that these are gonna be 3 that we need to capture. And look at that. Got catapults. Onagers is actually probably the more accurate word. What are they doing? They're getting like super wounded. Oh, we're losing some garrison too, so it's in the skirmishing phase. Oh, they should have attacked while they could. Oh man, they should have attacked while they could. It's gonna be over for them. Alright. Beautiful battlefield. Oh, look at this. We get to see some Laverian city watchmen and stuff like that. See, these are troops that you don't really get to see. Because, you know, they're, these are troops that you don't particularly get to see because they're only found in cities. But hold your fire. I'm trying to see if I can show you. Like, I can't find. There's one, I think. Yeah, there's a Laverian city sentry right there. Are they actually moving towards me? There's a lot of interesting, I guess, people in this garrison, but it's fine. You guys kind of back up for me just a little bit. Let's see, we got. Judging by their response, they seem confident enough to attack me. Like without. Yeah, look at that. Okay, look at that. Because look at the balance of power, actually. Very interesting. I'm gonna wait before I get them, like, the call, but we're gonna go ahead and crush their horsemen on the left flank. I gotta be careful. Yeah, I have to be careful not to get, like, super stuck. There we go. So I move a lot faster than a lot of my guys. I would use I can't use RTS command mod because it crashes. It's a specific. It just doesn't work. Ooh, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. A lot of my guys are getting slaughtered. Whoa. These aren't all our forces either. Ooh, hold on. Look at this. Look at the Aquila Cortalis, though. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is a strong army. No wonder they were so confident. Alright, I'm going to give my guys a charge. The reason why is because I think that Imperium soldiers have a slight weakness sometimes if you charge them because they can't stab. Things are starting to even out a little bit, but they brought a very, very powerful army here. Ooh, these are not my men. These are not my men. No, these are the little weaklings that have joined my men. Okay. If that's the case. So then if this is the case, I just need them to kind of live until enough of them die for us to get reinforcements. My men are mixed in there, but a lot of them are not mine per se. Yeah, okay. It's Plesio, look, Plesio Cronus is still going crazy in there. Because I have a lot more elites in this. Because I was sitting here just like, there's something wrong with this. Plus there's a bigger infantry line on their behalf. And they're all, look at that. They're all elite. The Aquila Cohortalis, those guys are tough. And I continue to have my calves just kind of charge around, but I need some reinforcements actually. Something's wrong. I feel like I'm getting robbed right now. For whatever reason. Like I need some reinforcements too. My infantry can suffer. But I'm sitting here. Something's off. Like something's really, really, really off. Because not only, yes, I get this part. These guys aren't really my men. Fine. I get that part. But like, Where's my reinforcements? I guess that's actually a big part. Where's my reinforcements? Because normally this would just be, you know, a good battle, but easy victory. But hold on. Okay, just making sure my battle size is cool. Why didn't the entirety of my army actually... See, look who survived, though. Here they go. Here they come. There they go. Cause I was like, wait a minute. Why are the trash troops in first? We're gonna reform. They're gonna... I'm sitting here just like, yo, what is this? I thought we were gonna die, honestly. But no, we're all good. Very good. Had me worried for a second. But no, why did they bring the trash troops out first? Yeah, these are... Yeah, there we go. This is what's looking right to me. Come on. Get with it. Alright, they're coming in to engage our new line. Come on. Here we go. Come on, hammer and anvil. Oh, they also got, yeah, so they had all their elites come in first. It's probably a higher tactics skill. Because my tactics aren't that high. There we go. Real big hammer and anvil charge. I lost some good guys, but it's okay. We came here to replenish anyway. Very interesting. Yeah, see now this battle isn't as one-sided as it was before. Well, now it is one-sided again, just on the other side. Let's have some fun, shall we? Oh wow, the fact that he blocked that like after I said let's have some fun, shall we, is kind of funny. Because that was supposed to be like something that was supposed to be really cool. Like, oh yeah, Joshua's getting on foot into the battle. And then just no. Their armor's disgusting though. Killed a few centurions. There we go. So now I'm trying to get like through this middle part right here so that they can like surround them on both sides. Hey, my armor ain't no joke either. But it seems like every single time they keep closing the gap. It's you know, it's funny because Joshua literally used to be a foot troop. I wonder if he misses it. Judging on how he acts during sieges, he probably does. Now you're probably wondering, because I did think about this, like why not have your archers like hit them from the back? Honestly, Maybe because I'm a little lazy. Because I did think about that just off rip, like immediately. I was like, it's probably getting my archers to circle around. They hit them from the back, this and that, which would have made this a lot better. But I thought this was pretty fun because I'm not always gonna use the best tactics. I only use the best tactics whenever like I need to win, basically. Like that time Joshua almost died, and he was severely outnumbered. He got ambushed. You saw the tactics we used there. We sure enough did go right behind them. There we go. All right, they just got a couple more guys. Man, imagine how much control you have to actually have over your horse to like swing a two-handed weapon while riding. All right, there we go. I actually lost 25. There's 800 of them. They lost 50, 11 were wounded. The garrison lost 108. Okay, a lot of these guys aren't mine per se. Very good. I'm taking all of them prisoner because they are too strong. They were big. Like that was a very big army, and I refuse to allow you to run around into like endanger anything that I have like that. Take these, take these, take these, taper blade. There you go. Save. All right, beautiful. So let's head back to Rote, which is actually our capital. It would be Hippocrates, but nah. Rote is the first place we got. No, and this is where we're gonna hold them captive. Very good, very good. Prosperity is amazing. The garrison's huge. No. Still though, you kind of have to kill the initial militia to get the other militia pretty much, I'm pretty sure, so. Let's go to the keep. Go to the dungeon. Manage prisoners. You two, you can go in here. I'll take you guys, right? And you three can go in there. Leave. Go to the tavern. Ransom our prisoners and get our roguery up. Alright, so let's head to a few of these villages around here. But very good on us. So let's see. Calradia seems to still be alive and kicking. And Odrisia too. So we'll return back down. Or we'll go back down there to continue our, I guess, our good fight. I just need 15 more troops. We can head to, I guess, Rhasis. This probably is, Rhasis is on the way. Almost makes me want to say Rhesus. By the way, if you're watching this series, and I imagine watching me sometimes can be kind of irritating because of my sporadic schedule. Trust me, I'm going to get better though. Oh, look at Arius. It's been a long time since I've seen him running around with a decent sized army. If you watch the series and you want a custom companion, you can still give one, I think. I probably can fit them into the story somehow. So I know that Jonathan Plesiocronus is his companion. So let's get all the elite units first. Then I guess take these. There we go. I know Jonathan, yeah, he's still Plesiocronus is his companion. Do we want to take that? Interesting. Might leave it alone. And, you know, he added him mid-playthrough, or we added him mid-playthrough, but yeah, that's besides the point. But that's everything I got here for you guys here today. I had a very good time. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys make sure you have a blessed day and know that Jesus loves you. I'll see you guys later.